Is eating blueberries really as good as people say? You have probably heard that blueberries are one of the healthiest fruits on the planet. They are often labeled a superfood, packed with antioxidants, good for your heart, your brain, your skin, and even your digestion. But is it really that simple? Like many popular health foods, blueberries are surrounded by hype, half-truths, and unrealistic expectations. Yes, blueberries do offer real health benefits, but they also have limitations. And in some cases, they may not be suitable for everyone. So in today's video, let's take a clear and practical look at blueberries. We will break down 4 real benefits, 4 possible risks or side effects, and the right way to use them daily. You will also learn who should be cautious and how to avoid common mistakes when adding blueberries to your routine. By the end of this video, you will have a complete and balanced picture, so you can decide for yourself. If you care about your long-term health, especially your heart, brain, and blood sugar, do not skip this. Stay with us until the end, and if you find this helpful, please like the video, share it with friends, and subscribe for more practical health advice. Benefit 1. Strong antioxidants, slowing down aging. One of the most well-known benefits of blueberries is their antioxidant power. These tiny fruits are rich in compounds called anthocyanins, the natural pigments that give blueberries their deep blue and purple color. Anthocyanins are powerful antioxidants that help neutralize free radicals in the body. Free radicals are unstable molecules that can damage healthy cells, speed up aging, and contribute to various diseases over time, including cancer, heart disease, and cognitive decline. When you eat foods rich in antioxidants like blueberries, your body gains extra protection. It is like adding a defense shield to your cells, especially the ones most exposed to daily damage, your skin, your eyes, and even your brain tissue. Blueberries also contain vitamin C, another key antioxidant. Vitamin C helps repair tissues, supports collagen production for skin, and strengthens blood vessels. This combination of anthocyanins and vitamin C makes blueberries one of the top fruits for reducing oxidative stress. What is oxidative stress? It is the process where free radicals build up and overwhelm your body's ability to repair itself. Over time, oxidative stress leads to premature aging, both inside and out. That is why people who regularly eat antioxidant-rich foods like blueberries often report clearer skin, fewer wrinkles, and better energy. Even more importantly, reducing oxidative stress may help delay age-related conditions, like memory loss, eye degeneration, and skin thinning. But remember, while blueberries are a great source of antioxidants, they are not the only one. And no single food can prevent aging completely. Think of blueberries as part of a broader, balanced lifestyle. If you want to protect your cells, preserve your skin, and age more gracefully, adding a handful of blueberries a few times per week is a smart and delicious habit. Benefit 2. Cardiovascular and blood pressure support. Blueberries are not just sweet snacks. They may help your heart in surprising ways. Several studies suggest that eating blueberries regularly can slightly lower blood pressure. This effect is especially useful for people with mild hypertension or those at risk of developing high blood pressure. Why? Because blueberries are rich in anthocyanins, natural plant compounds that may relax blood vessels and improve blood flow. They help blood vessels become more flexible, which makes it easier for your heart to pump blood. Blueberries also contain potassium, a mineral known to help balance sodium in the body. This can further support blood pressure regulation. But that is not all. Blueberries may help improve the levels of HDL, also known as the good cholesterol. HDL plays an important role in transporting cholesterol away from your arteries and back to the liver. By increasing HDL and reducing blood pressure slightly, blueberries may protect small blood vessels and reduce the risk of plaque buildup, a key cause of atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis is when arteries become stiff and narrow due to fatty deposits. This condition increases the risk of heart attack and stroke. That is why protecting your blood vessels early is so important. Of course, blueberries alone cannot prevent heart disease, but as part of a healthy lifestyle, adding them to your diet can be a helpful step. Simple, safe, and natural. Let us now look at how blueberries affect brain health in the next section. Benefit 3. Memory boost and brain function. Blueberries are not only good for the heart, they may also support your brain, especially the memory center called the hippocampus. Studies suggest that anthocyanins and other polyphenols in blueberries can help reduce oxidative stress in the brain, one of the key factors in age-related memory decline. The hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for memory and learning, is particularly sensitive to inflammation and damage from free radicals. By protecting this area, blueberries may help preserve cognitive function as we age. In one clinical trial, older adults who consumed blueberry juice daily for 12 weeks showed improved memory scores and word recall. Other research has found that blueberries may also improve brain signaling, supporting better focus and information processing. It is important to note that blueberries are not a cure or a quick fix, but as part of a healthy diet, they may offer real support to aging brains. If you or your loved ones are concerned about memory, including a small portion of blueberries regularly may be one simple and tasty step to help. Benefit 4. Blood sugar balance and inflammation control. Many people believe fruits are always high in sugar and should be avoided when managing blood sugar levels. But not all fruits are created equal. Blueberries have a low glycemic index, which means they do not cause sharp spikes in blood sugar. This makes them a smart choice for those with prediabetes or those looking to maintain stable glucose levels throughout the day. Blueberries are also rich in fiber, which slows down the absorption of sugars and helps regulate insulin response. In addition to blood sugar control, blueberries have been studied for their anti-inflammatory properties. The anthocyanins and polyphenols found in blueberries help lower markers of chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation is a hidden risk factor behind many serious conditions, such as fatty liver, heart disease, and vascular damage. One study published in the Journal of Nutrition showed that daily blueberry intake reduced inflammatory markers in overweight individuals. So, incorporating a handful of blueberries into your routine may support both your blood sugar and reduce silent inflammation that harms organs over time. Side effect 1. Diarrhea risk from too much blueberry. Eating too many blueberries may lead to an unpleasant side effect, diarrhea. This is mostly due to the fruit's high fiber content. While fiber is good for digestion in proper amounts, consuming too much, especially suddenly, can overwhelm the digestive system. Blueberries contain both soluble and insoluble fiber. This combination helps move food through the intestines. However, if you already consume a lot of fiber from other sources like vegetables, whole grains, or legumes, adding too many blueberries can push your total intake too high. For people with sensitive stomachs or irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, this can lead to bloating, loose stools, or urgent trips to the bathroom. The key is to recognize your body's signals. If you notice changes in digestion after eating blueberries, like cramps, gassiness, or softer stools, it may be a sign to cut back. The good news is that this side effect is usually mild and easy to manage. You do not need to stop eating blueberries entirely. Just reduce the amount and spread it out over the day. For most people, a small handful of blueberries a day is perfectly safe and healthy. But as with any food, moderation matters, especially when it comes to fiber. Side effect 2. Hidden sugar in dried blueberries and juice. Blueberries are healthy, but not all blueberry products are created equal. Many people turn to dried blueberries or bottled blueberry juice thinking they are a convenient, concentrated source of antioxidants, but what they do not realize is how much sugar is hidden inside these processed forms. Dried blueberries are often coated in added sugar to enhance flavor and prolong shelf life. A small handful may contain as much sugar as a candy bar. Similarly, bottled blueberry juices, especially those labeled as 100% juice or no added sugar, can still spike your blood sugar quickly. That is because juicing removes fiber, and many commercial juices are mixed with grape or apple concentrate. For those with insulin resistance, prediabetes, or diabetes, these sugary versions of blueberries can cause harmful blood sugar spikes. Even for healthy people, excessive intake of these forms may contribute to weight gain and energy crashes. The best way to enjoy blueberries? Stick to fresh, whole berries, ideally raw or lightly blended in a smoothie without added sugar. Read labels carefully. Look for products with no added sugar and no syrup coating. When possible, choose frozen wild blueberries. They often contain more nutrients and fewer additives than processed versions. Side effect 3. Blood thinner interaction. Warfarin caution. Some studies suggest that blueberries may have mild effects on blood clotting. This is because blueberries contain natural compounds like salicylates and flavonoids, which may slightly thin the blood in some individuals. For most healthy people, this is not a problem. However, for those taking blood-thinning medications, especially warfarin, it could lead to small changes in how the medicine works. Even though blueberries are not as strong as prescription drugs, their effects may combine with your medication and increase the risk of bruising or bleeding. If you are taking blood thinners, do not panic. Eating a few blueberries is usually safe. But if you plan to eat them every day, in large amounts, or in concentrated forms like juice or extract, you should talk to your doctor. The key here is consistency. Doctors usually adjust warfarin doses based on your diet. So, if you eat blueberries regularly and keep your intake stable, your doctor can help make any needed adjustments. In short, if you are not on any medication, you do not need to worry. If you are taking blood thinners, especially warfarin, check with your doctor before adding blueberries to your daily routine. Being cautious helps you enjoy the benefits without added risk. Side effect 4. Rare allergies and sensitivities. Some people may experience allergic reactions after consuming blueberries. These reactions are rare but possible, especially in individuals with existing berry allergies or plant sensitivities. Typical symptoms include itching, skin rashes, or digestive discomfort. Some people might feel bloated, have mild cramps, or develop a rash on their arms or face. These responses are often linked to the immune system recognizing certain proteins in blueberries as threats. In such cases, the body releases histamines, leading to allergy-like symptoms. If you have a history of food sensitivities, especially with berries or tree pollen, be cautious. Try a small portion first and observe how your body reacts. For most people, blueberries are very safe, but for a sensitive few, moderation and awareness are key to avoiding discomfort. If symptoms appear after eating blueberries, stop immediately and monitor. Seek medical advice if the reaction worsens or involves breathing difficulty. Blueberries are a healthy food, but as with any natural product, individual reactions may vary. Respect your body's signals and adjust accordingly. Some people can truly benefit from eating blueberries regularly. Certain others, however, may need to be more cautious. First, let's talk about who should eat blueberries. Blueberries are ideal for older adults. They are easy to chew, full of antioxidants, and support memory and blood vessel health. They are also a great choice for people with high blood pressure. Studies suggest that the polyphenols in blueberries may help improve arterial flexibility and slightly lower blood pressure. Additionally, individuals with high cholesterol may also benefit. Blueberries may help reduce LDL oxidation, one of the early steps of artery damage. Now, who should be more cautious? Children under 2 years old should not be given whole blueberries, as they may pose a choking hazard. Also, people with very sensitive digestion or frequent bloating might need to start with small portions. Too much fiber in one go can cause discomfort. People taking anticoagulant medications, like warfarin, should also be careful. There is some evidence that blueberries may mildly affect blood clotting when consumed in large amounts. It is not dangerous for most people, but if you are taking these medications, it is smart to check with your doctor. So in short, if you are older, have high blood pressure, or want to support your heart and brain, blueberries are a smart addition. If you are giving them to toddlers, have a sensitive gut, or are on blood thinners, be cautious, or consult your healthcare provider. For most healthy adults, the ideal daily intake of blueberries ranges from half a cup to 1 full cup, approximately 75 to 150 grams. This amount provides a meaningful dose of antioxidants, fiber, and essential nutrients without overwhelming the digestive system. Whenever possible, choose fresh blueberries. Fresh berries retain their full nutritional value, including vitamin C, anthocyanins, and natural fiber. Frozen berries are a good alternative, but always check the label to avoid added sugars or syrups. Avoid consuming excessive amounts of dried blueberries or processed blueberry products like jams, candies, or commercial juice drinks. These often contain high levels of hidden sugar, which can spike blood sugar and reduce the health benefits of the fruit. The best way to enjoy blueberries is to incorporate them into your daily meals in simple, healthy forms. Add a handful to your morning oatmeal, blend them into smoothies, sprinkle on top of yogurt, or include them in a fresh salad. These combinations not only enhance the flavor of your meals but also make the nutrients more accessible to your body. For those who are new to blueberries or have a sensitive stomach, start with a smaller portion, about 1/4 cup, and gradually increase as your digestive system adjusts. Remember, consistency matters more than quantity. Eating a small, reasonable amount every day is more beneficial than occasional large intakes. The key is to make blueberries a part of your long-term diet in natural, minimally processed forms. Blueberries are not a miracle cure, but they are a good friend to your health, if you use them wisely. From heart health to brain function, digestion to inflammation, blueberries offer gentle support in many ways. But here is the key. The benefits, or the risks, depend entirely on how you use them. Fresh blueberries in moderation can help. Over-processed, sugar-loaded versions can harm. So take action. Make small changes. Swap your sweet snack for a few fresh berries. If you learned something today, like this video, share it with someone who cares about their health. Subscribe for more practical health tips every week. And tell us, how do you use blueberries in your daily life? Comment below.